Good afternoon. Thought it would be a good time to talk about fixing a flat tire, or more specifically, fixing a hole in a tire. Now is a good time to do that because I have a hole in my tire. Some of you may be thinking, why do I care about this? All I got to do is take the car in and they fix it. No big deal. That's true. But there may be others of you that would like to know how to do this, especially in a situation where maybe you go and you find that your spare tire is not any good, or maybe you can't get in to get the tire fixed, or any number of situations. Maybe you're just curious. So let's talk about it. And once you got the tire off, you can just roll it like I'm doing here and look for a nail or a screw or something like that. And as I did that, don't mind that it's wet. I kind of got ahead of myself here. So what I noticed, well, I don't have a screw or a nail, but I do have what appears to be a hole. So what you can do is get some soap. I've got a mix here that I use to clean the tires with, that is not multi-purpose cleaner. And you can just take and spray it on the area. Well, looky there. That is my hole. So, mystery solved. Now we just need to plug it up. There are all kinds of kits out there for fixing a flat. There are some that are a one-time use type deal. There's other kits like this one that hopefully you can see that. That's something that you just take and you keep in the vehicle, and they've got all kinds of stuff in here. We've got a little instruction card on how to do it, and as you can see, we've got everything that you need. We've got the patches or the plugs. We've got the lubricant for the tool. We've got everything. So let's fix this tire. Before we get started here, the first thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to let the air out of this tire. If you don't do that, as soon as you clean the hole, it's going to make a bunch of noise and it's going to be hard to fix. So the easiest way to let the air out of the tire is to keep a tool like this in with your tire repair kit. These things are cheap. I bought a kit or a set of them that came with 2 different sizes and a bunch of new cores for the valve stem, just in case you get one that's bad. I think it was like 10 bucks on Amazon. So the way it works, you've got this little tool. It's got kind of a fork. You take your valve stem cap off. You just stick this in here and you twist it or unscrew it. And then you take the core out of the valve. Now you'll notice, obviously there's no air coming out of this because I let the air out already. Otherwise this would have been very loud. So you take the air out, or let the air out, and once that's been done, you take the core back in the tool and you put it back in. Okay, and that's that. Now we can fix the tire. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you take your reaming cleaning prep tool and you're going to lube it up with this stuff. Okay, I'm going to find the hole and we are going to really clean the hole. Okay, now this kit has different size plugs. This is a fairly small hole, so I'm using a fairly small plug. And you're going to stick it through this tool, which is going to help you get the plug into the tire. And we're going to put it in about halfway. Then I'm going to stick the plug down into the tire. And you see I've still got some plug material sticking out. And then I'm just going to take the tool back out. So hopefully you can see we've got, I'll turn it, there you go. So you can see that we've got plug sticking out of the tire. This kit also has, somewhere, there it is, a little knife in it, a little razor knife. It's not great, but it works. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go along flush with the tire, and I'm just gonna cut that extra plug out. And now, with any luck, we don't have a leak anymore. That's pretty much it. So pretty easy to do, not very time consuming. And you know, this kit was probably about 50 bucks. Some of these other tools and things, you know, if you don't have any tools at all or a way to lift up a car, this may not be a good option for you. But if you've got a jack, you could even use the jack that comes with the car, and a lug wrench. You could use the lug wrench with the car. And if you do that, well, then you're really only into it the cost of the kit, so no big deal. Anyway, hopefully that was helpful, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.